Ready when you are.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Professor of Military Science, Lieutenant Colonel Angelique Piper, and the Corps of Cadets, I would like to welcome you to the 2020 Blue Jay Battalion Spring Commissioning Ceremony for Cadet Logan Kostick. Would you please stand for the playing of the national anthem? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red flame amongst bursting in air gave proofs through the night that the flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled for the land of the free and the home of the brave. It is my distinct honor to present the Professor of Military Science at the Johns Hopkins University, Lieutenant Colonel Angelique Piper. Good afternoon, family and friends of Logan Kostick. Thank you for coming out here today and helping celebrate this amazing achievement for an amazing young man. And welcome and thank you to all of you who are watching this virtually or who will watch this at a later time via virtual means. I'm sure you probably felt like this day would never come. You chose one path to go enlisted, and then you found the right path and you decided to come in and be an officer. And I am glad to be able to do that through the Johns Hopkins program. And I'm sure you felt at times that this day would never come, especially as you were swimming in nothing but administrative minutia and planning and training and operations. But pretty soon we're going to put some rank on you. You're going to take your oath, and we'll welcome you into the officer ranks. So, Cadet Logan Kostick, the first time I met him was when he first came to the program, and I was brand new to the program also, and I was just walking to my office, and here he was, like, he recognized the rank on my chest, and he panicked, and he stood up really straight, and he's like, ma'am, hi, good morning, ma'am, hi. What is this crazy, man? Chill. So he has come a long way, and he now just boldly taps on my door and walks right in and says, ma'am, I've got questions and I need help. So I hope you always take that same level of ambition and willingness to seek help and guidance to improve your leadership, and vice versa, seek that leadership from your soldiers and your NCOs also, because they probably have done it before and they probably know better than any of us. Right? He was my operations officer for the fall semester, and I tell most of the cadets when they become seniors that this is not a relaxed year. It's not a time to take a break. In fact, you're probably going to work harder than you have in any of the other time in ROTC, and we very specifically choose our leadership for the fall semester because it's all new. It's all of them. They have to lean on from prior classes. And so to be selected as the operations officer, we needed someone who was tactically strong, vocal, very willing to go out there and kind of corral his peers, because we all know peer leadership is probably one of the hardest forms of leadership out there. And he absolutely did that, and he performed superbly. And in the spring semester, for all a month and a half that we were in school, he also took the reins as one of our physical training officers, and he really helped start to reshape our program with focus for our cadets to improve their fitness training, because the military, the Army is moving into a fitness testing model, which is going to challenge us even more than we are challenged already. So in a few minutes, we're may hear some watching videos from some guest speakers, senior Army and military leaders, and their words of advice to all the cadets. And but before we do that, they did not get to those ranks. They didn't get to wear their star on their chest and become the Secretary of Defense simply by doing their job and kind of trotting along in the ranks and the job. They did that with a lot of trial and error, especially the officers. When they were lieutenants, they probably did a lot. And you'll hear most of them ever tell you, like, boy, I don't know what's going on with lieutenant. So I urge you to take this time when you're a lieutenant, about 2 years or so as a lieutenant, to take this time to take that initiative, to find out who you are. Don't be afraid to fail, as long as it doesn't hurt. But by failing, you figure out what works, what is the right way to do things, and then continue to fail until you don't. Right? And by doing so, you become a much better and much more refined leader every time you get out there to do something. Over the spring semester, over the years, they've heard me say several things. One of them is like the last one, just kind of be in the right uniform, the right place, the right time, the right attitude, doing the right thing, and you can never really be wrong. I also asked them, okay, well, what else? What else do you need? What else can we do? Who else can we bring along? Who else can you inform, right? What else, who else? Asking yourself those questions will help you improve the organization, improve yourself just 1% every day, right? And then the last thing is always just control those things you can control, right? You can be in the right uniform. You can control your attitude. You can control your level of physical fitness. And you can control how much you prepare yourself for that day, right? Because when you don't prepare yourself, you're preparing to fail. And so I urge you to take this time as a lieutenant to learn, prepare, accept failure, and learn how to continue on with that point forward. So every year during the normal commissioning ceremonies in the spring, we have a very special guest attend our commissioning ceremonies. And it's the dean of the Krager School at Johns Hopkins. And she comes, she attends, gets the opportunity to meet with all the commissioning officers and students. And she obviously could not be here today, but she did send a brief note to express her appreciation for everything that the seniors have done and are willing to do in the near future. So I will read a quick note on her behalf. Hello, on behalf of the Krager School of Arts and Sciences and the entire Johns Hopkins University. I'd like to congratulate members of the ROTC Blue Jay Battalion. You're truly amazing, and I am proud of each and every one of you. I also want to acknowledge Major General John Evans, Brigadier General Antonio Manera from Cadet Command, and Colonel Trevor Hill from 4th Brigade. I know they have all been instrumental in seeing that our cadets are well trained and more resilient than ever in leading our nation's soldiers. So thank you. Every year, in what has become one of my favorite events, I host a special commissioning dinner with graduating cadets to recognize their achievements and to honor their commitment and upcoming sacrifices for our nation. I'm so very disappointed that due to COVID-19, I'm unable to meet you, our remarkable cadets, in person. Your hard work and dedication is so inspiring. Please know that you are in my thoughts and I am with you in spirit. And while all of our cadets are outstanding in their own right, I want to take a special moment to congratulate this year's MS-14 Saber recipient, Cadet Nicholas Simmons. And to all of our 2020 cadets, you contribute to the greatness of the United States of America. Your love of country and your fellow Americans is truly unsurpassed. You are willing to sacrifice everything to protect the foundational values and principles of our nation. We can never repay you, but we can honor and thank you. And on this most special commissioning day, know that on behalf of Americans everywhere, we send you our gratitude, our honor, and our undying respect. Sincerely, Dean Beverly London. And now with that, we'll listen to some notes from our senior leaders.
Congratulations on your upcoming graduation and commissioning. This is a huge milestone in your lives, and also the beginning of you joining our ranks. Welcome. We need each of you ready to lead the world's finest and most lethal force. I regret that I'm not able to give you this message in person, and that this year commencement and commissioning will be different. Celebrating your achievement differently shouldn't diminish what you've accomplished. nor tarnish the pride you should feel. What I would offer you is a single touch point you can always return to, no matter where you may find yourself in life. Tough times don't last. Tough people do. With that said, the circumstances that you find yourself in now won't last forever. To build this resilience, train. Train hard and train often. Train your body to operate under duress, your mind to remain calm in chaos, and your heart to endure hardship. In a short time, you will have the privilege of leading our nation's men and women, and they will look to you as a steady hand at the helm. Serve them well. I am incredibly proud of you. Congratulations on graduation and commission, and I will see you out in the field.
Congratulations, and thank you for making the decision to join the best team in the world, to be part of something bigger than yourself. I want to thank your parents for raising such fine young men and women to advance the nation's call to service. If you don't remember anything else I said today, I want you to remember two things: people first and winning matters. People first is a philosophy. I believe you take care of your people, your soldiers, your families, and your civilians, and you create a command climate where everyone takes care of each other and treats everyone with dignity and respect. You will have a great cohesive team to win up any battle. And winning matters in the Army is an attitude. When we send the Army somewhere, we don't go to try hard, we don't go to participate, we go to win. That's what the American people expect. That's what you will do. That's why winning matters. We are very proud of you. Stay healthy, stay safe, people first, winning matters. We remain Army strong.
My name is Bud, and I'm an American soldier. Commissioned as an honor officer through Montana State University ROTC in 1982. Go Bobcat. I'm honored to be the 17th Commanding General of the United States Army's Training and Doctrine Committee.
Aloha, everyone, especially to our soon-to-be commissioned officers and graduating seniors. I'm Lieutenant General Brian Fenton, and I'm very honored to be a part of this commission of these 18 outstanding men and women today. Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Piper, for the chance to be here today, even virtually. I truly appreciate the invite and the privilege of being with you for this special day. And I'll start by welcoming and thanking all our virtual guests today. Anyone tuning in today. First, to the soon-to-be commissioned lieutenants, congratulations on a great day and all you've accomplished in your 4 years, and what I know will be a superb 4 year ahead of you. Next to the faculty, the team here at Johns Hopkins that watches over this program, specifically Dean Beverly Wendell. Thank you for all you and your team do for this battalion and the cadre of the team. To the battalion that brought the seniors here to this point, thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Piper, Master Sergeant Jason Stevens, and the 7-person team that you're part of for all you've done to guide and shepherd these senior cadets and soon-to-be second lieutenants over the past 4 years. And very importantly, welcome to the family members of our soon-to-be commissioned second lieutenants. Thank you for tuning in, and congratulations on a great day. And the many ROTC and scholastic achievements you and your cadets have accomplished. You did it together. We know it's a team sport to make it thus far. Thanks as well in advance for giving us your family member to be part of our military. You entrust us with your sons and daughters, your brothers and sisters, your nieces and nephews to serve their country and be part of something much bigger than themselves. We are protecting our nation, the Constitution, and our citizens. And we recognize that having your family members in our ranks is a tremendous responsibility. And I can assure you that this is not something that we take lightly. So thank you very much for lending them to us. And I don't want to forget to thank the folks who helped put this commissioning ceremony together. Thank you to everyone that made it possible, especially during this time of COVID. I know these type of events don't just happen. It's people behind and in front of the scenes with a lot of hard work and coordination that make it so. So thank you for all you did to make this special day possible. I'll now focus my remarks on the soon-to-be commissioned lieutenants. And in all my experiences with these type of events, the audience, especially these new soon-to-be lieutenants, rarely remember the guest speaker. I know I sure didn't when I was in your shoes over 33 years ago. So I'll do my best to follow the 3 B's. Be brilliant, be brief, and be gone. And I'll strive really hard on the brief and the gone parts. In that vein, there are only 3 things I want to offer the new lieutenants today. First, what your commissioning means. Second, give you a few tips for your new profession. And third, pass along a lesson that I picked up this day almost 33 years ago. So first, what does your commissioning mean? It means a couple things. When you raise your hand and take that oath, you immediately become part of something much bigger than yourself. You'll be in a position where the United States Army is going to entrust you with tremendous responsibility. Supporting and defending the Constitution of the United States, being responsible for millions of dollars of equipment, ensuring our men and women are trained correctly, and most importantly, watching over and leading our nation's greatest treasure, young men and women just like yourself. You will be charged with the care, training, and well-being of those young people. Numerous soldiers, non-commissioned officers, civilians, and ensuring they are ready to fight and win against our nation's adversaries, to include COVID, as we've just experienced. It's a tremendous responsibility, and one that will challenge and test you throughout your career, whether you serve for 4 years or 40. But make no mistake, you're ready. Your training thus far here at Johns Hopkins, and what you gained from your family upbringing has you well prepared for this test. So you are prepared. You are ready. And trust me when I say this, as someone who began this journey 33 years ago this month, you will do great. And to add something to that preparation, I want to cover my second point, sharing with you some tips for new lieutenants that came from a mentor of mine, General Tony Thomas, the former commander of U.S. Special Operations Command, and a longtime Special Operations professional and Army Ranger. Tip 1, ask. At your first meeting with your platoon or detachment sergeant or NCOIC, ask him or her what they expect of you. If they're good, and most of them are, and they're very good, they'll say something like, be our leader, make tough decisions. Don't try to be our friend or our buddy. We may eventually like you, but that's not the objective. And ensure we are prepared for our tasks. That's your job. And while they may never say it, you can bet that if you do this, they will strive to never, ever let you down. And while you may not be their friend or buddy, you will still be their lieutenant. And by doing this, you can absolutely be sure you will be their lieutenant. Tip number 2, take care. Care for your people. Care for your troops. Care for your platoon, whoever you lead. Your troops are our most precious resource. They are our decisive, competitive, and comparative advantages. And they are more important than any piece of hardware or equipment. They are our business. Advocate for them, help their families, and help each and every one of them reach their full potential. Because like you, they all came into this army with hopes, dreams, and aspirations. So care for them, and they'll know it. And in return, they'll take care of you, their lieutenant. Tip 3, strain to listen and make your transmissions count. Remember, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Listen more than you talk. You'll learn more this way. Refer back to tip number 1. And thus really absorb what your platoon and your junior leaders are telling you. Seek input and diverse opinions. And when you do, and you do finally talk, show them that you've taken their input and factored it in. And in doing so, as well as being precise and clear with what you say, what you direct, or what you want, you will be their lieutenant. Last tip, number 4, be accountable and hold folks accountable. Take blame and responsibility, but pass the credit. Your troops will know the difference. It's key to selfless service. Make it your mission to make your subordinates more successful than they believe they can be. Relish in their success. Give them credit and take blame. At the same time, hold folks accountable. Hold them accountable to the standard. You can be tough, and you can still love your troops. Trust me, they know the difference. They know the difference between tough love and toxic leadership. Like a grizzled old football coach or sports coach, strike the right balance of love and leadership, and they'll notice, and you'll be their lieutenant. So those couple tips, and many more I could share with you, but won't based on time, will serve you well. And at this point, I'm reminded of a joke. A baseball pitcher is having a really hard time. He's getting hit all over the place. And the manager comes out to the mound and says, "Pitcher, give me the ball." Pitcher says, "But coach, I'm not tired." And the coach replies, "I know you are, but the outfielders behind you sure are." So you all are probably tired of hearing me talk, just like those outfielders. And as a result, I'll wrap this up and prepare to be gone with an important leadership lesson I got from a great mentor of mine, Coach Lou Holtz, former football coach at Notre Dame, among many schools. Coach had been a lieutenant in the Army prior to being a football coach, and he was very proud of that. In fact, he used to pride himself on his MBA, except he told us his was not a master's of business, but rather made by Army. And while working for him as a student assistant, he constantly reminded me that one of the keys to leadership was being a happy leader. He said it gave people energy. He said in a world where there were enough Donnie and Debbie Downers with way too much to do, that we needed folks that were just happy to lead others. He called happiness rocket fuel for an otherwise unhappy world. And so he used to ask us all the time, "Do you want to be happy?" And of course, we'd all say yes. Then he'd say something like this: "You want to be happy for an hour? Eat your favorite food. You want to be happy for a day? Play a round of golf. Unless you're like me and you'd rather surf and be out in the water. You want to be happy for a week? Go on your favorite vacation. You want to be happy for a month? Buy a new car. You want to be happy for a year? Win the lottery." And at the end, if you were here today, I'm sure he would say, "But if you want to be happy for life, really happy for life, and a happy leader, then be a Johns Hopkins ROTC graduate, ready to get a commission and serve their nation." And on that note, I want to thank you all for giving me the opportunity to speak today. And I want to congratulate one more time the Army's newest lieutenants and your families. May God bless all of you, your families, our great military, and may God bless the United States of America, the land of the free and home of the brave.
I will transition to the ceremony portion, and it will be in four parts today. The first part is the swearing of the oath of office administered by Lieutenant Colonel Piper. Second, there's the pinning of the gold bars. These bars represent the rank of the officer and the honor of the recipient to hold a commission by the rank by the Congress of the United States. Third, the presentation of the commission certificate to the new second lieutenant. The certificate signifies not only the cadet's promotion to second lieutenant, but more so their status as an officer in the United States Army. And finally, the first salute. The first salute of the newly commissioned officer involves a silver dollar. It's a time-honored tradition dating back to pre-revolutionary times. It symbolically represents the respect due to the lieutenant's newly earned rank and position. The coin represents more than $1 in currency to every new officer. It has a special meaning. It signifies the new officer's deep sense of gratitude for the knowledge enlisted soldiers, especially non-commissioned officers, have passed on to them during training. At this time, Cadet Logan Kostick will join Lieutenant Colonel Piper up front for the swearing of the oath of office.
Support the Battalion Constitution of the United States. And law and support of domestic. And I will bear true faith. Allegiance to the same. I take obligation freely. Without any mental reservation. Or participation. And will well and faithfully. Discharge the duties. Of the office. On which I'm about to enter. So help me God.
Second Lieutenant Logan Kostick contracted into the Blue Jay Battalion in the fall of 2018 and will graduate from the Johns Hopkins University with a Master's of Science in Security Informatics. He has served as the Assistant Physical Training Officer and as the Battalion Operations Officer. Lieutenant Kostick will commission as an Infantry Officer and will join the 1st of the 175th Infantry Regiment in Maryland National Guard before heading to Fort Benning, Georgia to ascend 10th Basic Officer Leader Course. Lieutenant Kostick's first salute will be by Sergeant First Class Stoner. Or yours.
First off, thank you guys for showing up. It's awesome. Fortunately, my whole crew can't be here, so but I'll take the 6 that can show up rather than 20. Thank you, Captain Wilson and Lieutenant Dean, for making this happen. Thank you for sharing your knowledge over the course of the unit. And then thank you to my peers watching. Been an interesting year. It's definitely a long fall, very short spring, but this is almost as good as we should have had. But thanks for all you guys are going to do. It's going to be great. Can't wait to see what you guys can do. And then Colonel Piper, SR Stevens, Sergeant Stoner, Captain Alaska, Captain Manning, thanks for all you guys have done this past year, past couple years. Excited to continue. That's it.
First fight for the right and build the nation's might, and we are equals rolling along.